What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! It may be May, but June is on the way. We got the number 7 ranked Golden State Warriors at the number 6 ranked Timberwolves. Season on the line, everything on the line right here, man. Now, we was informed the other day from the blog post that Curry, Steph, Chef, Luka Wardell will be unfortunately missing this game too. I think this is the day he got reevaluated. We don't even know an update what the exact thing is according to that, but he will not be attending this game. With that being said, man, we got to leave it all out in the line. At the end of the day, we had an amazing comeback throughout the regular season. People doubted us. They said we wasn't going to make the playoffs. Got the trade. Got Butler. Now we're here in this unfortunate situation, man. You're going to have to make the most of it, bro. Come on. Tee us up. You got the Wolves. Ant-Man. Rudy Gobert. The McDaniels dude. Randall LeJohn. DiVincenzo. Rob Dillingham. McConley and Michaels. Nas Reed. And the rest are nobodies. The Warriors, Steph, Chef. Look at Wardell, Kerr, man. Honorary mention. Draymond Green. Butler waking up at 5 a.m. Jimmy. Buddy Hill. Pods, T-Jacks, Twitting Post, Looney Tunes. The number 99 dude, Spencer. Guy Santos. GB2, Kaminga, Moody and Moodis. And that's everybody. Season on the line. Everybody on Golden State, man. Blood, sweat, and tears all game. Come on, we can do it. We can pull off this magical 3-1 comeback. Round 2, Game 5. Let's check it out. Here we go. Shit, I had to cancel Buddy Hield already. Let's go, Pods.
Coming off a 30-point game in Game 4, made 6 threes in that game. Sets up Randall, who went for 31.
I was over there smirking. What's so funny? Damn! Bro, you gotta pass that. Strip that. Let's go, Green. Let's go. Great hustle. Great hustle. I want to see that. That's what I'm talking about. Blood, sweat, and tears all game. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like the Timberwolves don't have the loudest crowd, so it's not really much of an advantage to them. Get out on those, man. Press the three-pointer all game. What the hell? Good rebound. Pass. Pods. That's what I'm talking about. They said it's a second 3. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Come on, man. Why are we letting the McDaniels do get alley-oops, bro? Like, bro, pack that shit, bro.
And that's a good sign right there. Kaminga didn't have a rebound in Game 4.
Pass. Let's go. Let's go. Kaminga been playing decent these last 2 games. I need like 25 from Kaminga this game. Maybe 30. And they're going out like a prize. You only down by 2? Yeah, double team and I like that. Great smart defense early on. I'd rather that than a 3 all day. Well, you running into his teammates and shit. Fuck Rudy Gobert out there doing. Come on, man. Get on those, man. Put a body on them. Where the contact? It's an elimination game. Every possession count. Bro, I would have took that ball from Edwards. Oh, my gosh, bro. You seen that pause dribble he did? Now, Buddy Hield, man. How you gonna let DiVincenzo, who's about 5'10", just leap over you like that, bro? He made this man look like Derrick Rose on a fast break, bro. What is this? Damn it, Buddy Hield. And nigga, I let you get away with something in the beginning of the video, I believe, too. You was supposed to get canceled earlier on, bro. You was supposed to get canceled earlier on, bro. It's 5 games. Damn. Why DiVincenzo doing us like that, bro? You played on our team a year ago.
24-6 since he came back in March. He's been the key to them getting things turned around as Alexander Walker. Coach, he played
lucky ass.
4 minutes in game 4, just 14 points. He looked like he was a bit out of it.
Oh my gosh, bro. There was 2 guys on him too. Pause.
After the game in game 4, it was revealed that Butler was playing with a pretty bad illness. They were surprised
Why?
he was able to play as much as he did.
Come on, you gotta make that. Okay. Nigga, like, bro, was wide open. I'll make that with my eyes closed. Nice. That might be a 1 game or 2 game for Rudy. Nice, Chimina. What's the score? Only 3-point game.
Edwards probing. And now Randall finds Conley. Edwards open for 3. No, gives it up. Butler closed. And Conley hits another.
Bro, like, come on, dude. Like, you knew he was about to shoot the 3, bro. Why ain't you swarm him, bro? McConley and Michael not going to make it that far, bro. He's pushing 78, man. You knew he was going to shoot the 3. Why'd you just stare at him until he got the shot off?
Edwards drives on Kuminga. Conley set up again. He's feeling it right now. And here he is. Chance to go back to the Western Conference Finals in back-to-back years.
Let's go, Green. Let's go.
I love Chris Finch's message, cleaner and simpler. I mean, we get so used to seeing all the spectacular plays in the NBA, but a lot of it comes down to the basics, the fundamentals.
It was the cleaner and simpler role that reminded me about his uniform washing days in England.
Let's go, Green. Let's go. Come on, man. Y'all got to tee up. Bro, we right there. It's a close-ass game. Yo, this shit got to stop, bro. Like, dead-ass Randall John never shot that far ever in his fucking basketball career. Like, he just gets to a point, bro. Like, y'all just a bunch of followers, bro. You got your superstar player doing Curry celebrations and stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, be yourself, man. Bro, deadass, y'all never seen Randall John take a shot like this ever, bro. Why? Yo, what the hell was that celebration, bro? It kind of just pissed me off.
McDaniels up ahead. Randall running the floor. Randall taking on all comers.
Holy shit, bro. Come on, man. Don't do this to me, bro. This shit just keeps getting worse and worse, bro. Why y'all letting them go on this type of run to end off the half? What are y'all doing, bro? Make sure we good. All right, we good. Not muted, nothing. Yo, Randall, keep it humble, bro. He's out there spamming celebrations.
Stephen Curry injured in game 1, hamstring injury.
Come on. Come on, tee up. Good pass. Tee up, tee up.
Blitz Mike Conley on the last one and force them into their 11th turnover. They've got to be able to get their defense going and score off of them.
This is an opportunity for Minnesota to wrap up a series in 5 games and not even give the Warriors a chance to get Curry back on the floor. Bajinski hits his 3rd 3 of the night.
Oz is playing pretty well from the highlights. Good double. Bro, McConley and Michael, when did he just start shooting like this now, man? Pass that ball. I was about to crash out. Oh, look, another 3.
In 16 minutes.
Up in the way.
Executed play that time. Off the side, out of bounds. 16 points in this closeout.
Rip that!
Edwards loose with the ball, but secure.
Unbelievable, bro. You got Edwards doing and one street ball moves, man. Unbelievable. Like I don't get it, dude. Anybody that's watching this video right now would have literally stole that ball. Are y'all watching the same thing I'm watching right now?
They didn't reset the shot clock. They should have. Pajemski lets it fly and hits another one. It works out.
Shot.
He'll back it up with 24 points.
Right there, bro.
And made 5 threes. Gobert gets it inside. No contest.
It's tough.
Camping down in the lane.
And has them now go ready, right on the precipice of going to the conference finals for the second straight year as Anthony Edwards.
Bro, is this Lob City Timberwolves? Like, when did Rudy Gobert turn into...
Ties his career playoff high. Oh yeah, he's been fantastic all night, but that play wasn't good, wasn't well executed.
Come on.
Spencer up there for the rebound. No chance here for the Warriors.
Good shot, good shot.
Hits a 3.
Come on, man. We need like 5 stops.
Here goes Edwards. Step through. Edwards good. Bump that up to 5.2 assists in the playoffs. He had a breakout night tonight. Down to 2. Kuminga gets it off.
Good pull up. That was pure rage, but I was about to crash out.
Inside Naz Reid.
Good defense. Yo, that's 5 seconds in the paint. That's 5 seconds in the paint.
Moses Moody.
Shots.
Wow. It's got to feel good for him.
Bro, a 17-point game, bro.
Opening round series win
Another 3.
against
Come on.
Houston was the 2 seed. Warriors went 7 with it.
And 1. Come on, tee up. Comeback City.
Run here with this group on the floor. Pajemski gets to his left.
Let's get it.
Off the backboard.
Yeah, call that timeout. The Wolves scared.
Lead is 12. They had led by 20.
Come on, last second run. Moody.
Moses Moody springs free.
3 ball. Oh, shit. What's the score? What's the score? It's 12. Butler, what the fuck, bro? Bro, you wake up at 5 a.m. to go shoot around, bro. How do you...
Minnesota with the lead up 13.
The tape. Paz is hooping. Paz is hooping. Bro, I think it's a single-digit game. Get on those. Bro, Randall was never playing like this until he ran into the Warriors, bro. This is the type of offense the Knicks was begging for. What the... Bro, he just did... What the... When the hell did he get that in his bag, bro? Niggas are smiling and shit.
Minnesota up 3-1 in this series. Chance to send Golden State home. McDaniels set up by Anthony Edwards. Bounce pass to Draymond Green. No good. There's Edwards. Randall running the floor. Randall puts it in. Finishing time for Minnesota. And McDaniels is there for another steal. Gives it right back to his phone out of bounds. Kuminga with a dunk.
It's kind of close. Quick 3.
Pajemski gets to the paint.
And 1! Come on. Quick 3. Something. What? Oh my gosh. My computer's glitching. Oh my gosh. We're good. We're good. Oh my gosh, bro. Damn, bro. Fuck, man. This shit ain't fair, bro. This ain't even fair, man. This is a bailout of a lifetime, bro. This ain't even fair, man. Like, ultimate bailout of a lifetime, dog. Timberwolves wouldn't have had 1 win in the series if Curry was playing and healthy, bro. Like, we honestly have to blame this on Adam Silver. There's no excuses whatsoever. It's literally Adam Silver, man. He needed to just overall separate these playoffs from the regular season. We didn't have any time to rest, man. Like, bro, this is literally illegal overworking your employees, bro. What I literally explained 3 or 4 games ago, bro. There is a law in America, all trolling, no jokes whatsoever, bro. Like, you're literally overworking your employees, bro. Like the NBA players. We didn't get no rest. We had 48 hours from Houston to go to play the Timberwolves, bro. Like, I mean, you guys tried, man. I feel like you guys should have tried a little bit harder, man. This kind of hurts, man. Man, this kind of hurts, bro. Now, you ain't a real Warriors fan. First of all, take a deep breath. 2, we going to be back here next year, and we going to be back even better, bro. We're going to be back farther. You seen the trade rumors. We're supposed to be getting a Kumpo in the offseason or somewhere in the middle of the season next year, all right? Even if we don't, you see the squad that we have. We make a few trades. We get a couple of signings. Like, we'll be back next year, man. Like, and we're going to win the finals for sure. Because we didn't figure it out, if we're being honest with you, until after the All-Star break. We got Butler and Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? And then you had a mix of, like, Kerr not playing Kuminga. This overall stuff isn't fair, man. It isn't fair, bro. Like, we had at least 7 days of a rest. Curry would have been 100% healthy. This would have been a sweep. This series would have been over in 4 days. All right, man. Let's look at that bot store. Just going to wrap it up. I get it. I get it. Enough with the Cancun comments, bro. Enough. Like, after 105 times, like, I get it. Man, bro. It sucks, bro. It just sucks, man. It's just, like, so demoralizing when it's like, they put everything they wanted to on the line. The only thing they was missing is their superstar player who got injured, man. Who couldn't do nothing about it. The Wolves, dead ass, wouldn't have not one single win. Like, bro, we read the Wolves like a damn handbook game 1, bro. Green finishing off with 10 points, 6 assists. The season ender. T-Jax only played 7 minutes. I don't know why. 2 points, 17 for Butler, 42 minutes. Like, I will say, I'm not going to just, like, not have a filter. Butler, you could have shot more shots, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have shot more shots, dude. In a game like this, my nigga, like, I'm shooting at least 27 to 30 shots. You went to the free throw line 11 times, so realistically, you only dropped about 10 points. For someone that's waking up at 5 a.m. and going around to practice and stuff with basketball, bro, I expected a little bit better. Now, I do give you credit. You played every second of the game. Like, but, bro, you could have shot the ball more, man. Buddy Hield, man. I mean, are we surprised? He didn't drop a donut, but, bro, dropped 8 points. Like, you could have dropped more. Same scale with Butler, bro. Like, you could have gave us at least a 15, 18 piece. You went 0 of 4 for 3. Like, what was you doing last night, dog? Pods, I think, was, you know, him and Kuminga was the ones that played really well. He had 28, 4 threes, 6 boards. Kuminga with 26, 3 threes, 11 to 23. You see, here's a head scratcher right here, bro. Kuminga could have easily been putting a lot of this up throughout the playoffs and even throughout the regular season, getting these types of minutes, but Kerr wasn't putting them in the rotation. I feel like he could have took a lot of workload off of Curry, especially with them coming off of the bench and stuff. Why is Kuminga now all of a sudden the last 3 games starting to get minutes? He should have been playing like this, bro. You got Randall of John with 29 and 8, 14 for McDaniels, 17 for Rudy, 8 boards, 16 for McConley and Michaels, 22 and 12 for Ant. Wolves are moving on to the next round, man. They doing all this. Bro, who are they playing next? Or is it not ready? All right, man, let's start finding some extra clips. And unfortunately, the Wolves have beat us 4-1. Man, honestly wish this was a dream. This dude said, hey, Flight, a random viewer made this for you today. Might make you a bit happier. I click on this and I'm on Twitter. Wasting my time to make this for you, but happy trip to Cancun. Like, I don't... Bro. Is that supposed to be funny? Warriors GM on the future of the team.
In this video, we'll show you everything you can't miss in Cancun. The must-see attractions, the top tourist spots, how much everything costs, where to buy the cheapest tickets.
All right, bro, let's go on NBA Chaz. Just gonna wrap it up. Like, dude, now's not the time for jokes, man. Real Warriors fans, man. We tried hard. Feel like some players definitely should have gotten a little bit called out, but overall, I should be bashing our team. I mean, there's not much we were able to do, bro. What are we gonna be able to do, bro? Let me see if there's any Warriors interview. Bro, Curry plays, man. Wolves wouldn't have win not one single game. All right, you got Kerr, you got Draymond Green. We don't got to look at the full press conferences.
Well, first of all, congrats to the Wolves. They were fantastic. Had a great series, beating us 4 games straight after that first
Robert
one.
the Great with another gift.
Congrats to Chris Finch, Tim Connolly. They've done a great job here the last few years building this team, and back-to-back Western Conference Finals, pretty damn impressive. So. It was a fight. Really proud of our guys. They hung in there and they battled the whole way through, and quite a turnaround in our season. From where we were a few months ago to
Robert the Great with another one.
Ourselves a chance and having a swing at the plate. For some real chance.
My opinion on Kerr, I don't think he's a bad coach. I just think he just makes some really just puppy ant IQ decisions. For example, Kuminga, he shouldn't have been getting 5 minutes throughout the rest of the regular season. He got out of touching stuff. Bro, we could have been getting the Kuminga we've been getting the last 2 games if he ended up, putting him in the rotation right. Especially when Butler got on the team. You know what I'm saying? Also, maybe some few questionable decisions he makes late towards the game. It seems like from the highlights, he'll take a certain player out or whatever. But I think he's overall a good coach. I can't see who would come in at Curry's. You know what I'm saying? Curry's in his final few years in the league still. So who's going to come in and
to go deep,
handle that?
And we were right there. And
this dude gifted Flight P sitting down. Bro, what inspired you to make that nick or username, bro? Thanks for the gifted.
Didn't go our way, but again, the Wolves were great. They deserved it. And
my thing is, if Kuminga gets traded, bro, we better get him for a good price, man. Man, not give him for bags of chips and shit.
Yeah, I mean, injuries are, part of the playoffs. I learned a long time ago. The playoffs are really about health, and then just guys stepping up and making some big shots, big plays. In key games. That's what decides every series.
Switch.
And
we've
been on both ends of that, and it's just part of it. So there's no sense in dwelling on it. And I don't want to take anything away from what Minnesota just accomplished. So no sense in even talking about Steph.
How much carryover do you feel like there was from going 7 with Houston?
All right. Oh, let me hear him respond to this.
From the last series into this series, just the attrition that series required.
Well, we obviously came in here and won game 1, coming right off of game 7. So I don't think it was an issue.
Come on,
I thought game 3 was the key to the series. We're at 1-1 and we've got to.
Come on, Kerr, you gotta speak up, man. There was a problem, bro. It's too much workload. We just got done beating the Rockets. Come on, we needed a 7-day, rest period. All right, let's see what Draymond got to say. Find some other clips of theirs.
Draymond, how tough is it to end a season like this under these circumstances without Steph?
Robert the Great with another one.
It sucks to end it without Steph, but they beat us. Injuries are a part of it. We've won championships. When guys got hurt, that's a part of it. You try to, you want to be as good of a team as you can be, but we always say you need a little luck. Just because health is a huge part of it. So, we definitely miss Steph. That obviously goes without saying, but I'm not going to come up here and harp on Steph not being there. Make it like their win is less of what it is. They're moving on. Congratulations to those guys. They beat us. Regardless, you're on the other side. You play who's on the floor, and that's what they did, and they won. So you got to give them a lot of credit.
You obviously thought that this team had, championship potential when everyone was fully healthy against the Rockets in Game 1. How close do you feel like you guys got to your ceiling?
I think we continue to improve. There's no way to really say, how close we got to a ceiling is over. So that's kind of
facts.
Really don't matter. But like I said, get them a lot of credit. They were incredible. Drew played great the entire series. Ant-Man's patience was beautiful. Rudy played really well. So you got to give those guys a lot of credit.
Bro gave Rudy Gobert credit for once.
Our ceiling is
FTC would have gifted.
Now we were second round team, second round exit. So that's what it is.
How do you view the future? In next year, next couple.
Let me hear this. Is Draymond gonna stay?
I think we'll be right back at it. Sucks to end this way, but we think we got the pieces to make another run at it and do it again, and that's
facts.
going to be our mindset going into the summer. Do all that got to do to improve. We got one of the best ownership groups and front offices in the NBA who know they'll do whatever they feel is needed to help the team improve. And us as players, you got to get back in the lab and do what you got to do to get better. But I think, come next year, we'll be right back at it and give ourselves a chance again.
We going to the finals next year, man.
Draymond, your final game of the season and your two big scorers obviously were both 22 years old.
All right. Do y'all think Draymond's going to be on the team by the time All-Star break is trade deadline? 1 in the chat, yes, or 2, no. We see if there's any other clips. It's the end of the season for the Warriors, y'all, so I'm trying to gather as much clips possible that's out there. So after that, no more Warriors games, man, until, October? All right, let me see NBA Chaz again. Nothing on him. There's an Ant interview. If you got that Ant interview, let me know. Some of y'all can link me. Butler's interview just dropped.
Jimmy, to what degree did the fall Game 2 in Houston affect how were you feeling the rest of the postseason?
Fine. Good enough to go out there and compete. We're not going to use anything.
Damn near, I also forgot Butler was playing with an injury too, bro. One of the Dirty Rockets players injured him. So, bro, we had multiple injuries, man.
An excuse, so.
It's just whack, dog.
And then how would you just contextualize how different things were throughout the course of the series without having Steph out there?
Yeah. Obviously, it's very different whenever you don't have Steph on the floor. The room is so much smaller. And I feel like everybody has to take on more and everybody has to play a little bit of a different role. But that's just a game. Injuries happen, but it is a lot different with Steph not out there.
How do you view just, I guess, your few months here and what the future and what this franchise can look like?
Great. A bunch of great guys that work incredibly hard, young talent that's going to be incredibly successful in this league. It's all about, staying healthy as it always is and getting more and more comfortable playing with one another.
I like that answer right there. So that just shows that Butler he's definitely 100% going to stay on the Warriors as he should be. You know what I'm saying? We signed him, gave him a boatload of money and stuff. So that's good right there. That's good.
When do you and Draymond and Steph get together and start talking about next year?
That's a good question. That is a very good question.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Maybe on the plane. I don't know.
Spoke to some?
Together and start talking about
in this league. It's all about, staying healthy as it always is and getting more and more comfortable playing with one another.
When do you and Draymond and Steph get together and start talking about next year?
That's a good question. That is a very good question. Maybe on the plane. I don't know. For sure sometime this summer. But when it happens, it will happen.
Okay. All right. Is there any other clips? Well, I think there's an Ant one. I just seen her right here. Here it is. What's the pen? Nah, deadass, this is the one real no bullshit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Fuck that pussy ass nigga Steph Curry, man. That nigga Illuminati, man.
Scavenging for extra clips. Anything else? Now's the time.
That's the go one.
Back on HOH, they didn't say nothing. Pinned? Bro, come on, man. I can't take no more trolling, bro. One more. Child is on status. Okay, actually a clip. Thank you. Wolves fans, get out of my mentions. I get it. All right, what does Steve say to Pods? What do you think he said to Pods? I mean, Pods is one of the players that played good tonight, so. I don't think it couldn't be bad. Pods damn near carried the whole game. I don't know what the point of that clip was, low-key, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, just look on YouTube, scavenging for more clips. Did Inside the NBA react? What did, like, Chuck and them say? Shaq.
They lose 4.
Okay, so in the offseason, Kuminga's a free agent, but he's restricted. And then GP2 and Looney Tunes are unrestricted. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't see the Warriors re-signing them. I would like them to at least re-sign Peyton, but I think they might just let Looney Tunes go. Now, I remember in the 2022 season, Looney played damn near like every game, and I feel like that like burnt him out, especially being a big man and stuff. I felt like he didn't have as much productivity throughout the season, so I'll be surprised if he comes back.
Straight.
Well, this team so, some serious trouble.
Well, I was going to say you started getting into that conversation a bit earlier.
Sign and trade him.
Well,
That's
you
smart.
got 3 old guys. Man, the Kuminga thing is interesting.
Facts.
So the 3 old guys making a lot of money, so you're pretty much stuck with them for the next 2 years. And the Kuminga thing, we're in the back. We're like, damn, he either plays or he doesn't play. But now you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision whether to pay him or not.
Well, I think they've made that decision because
they didn't extend him.
They didn't extend
Damn,
him.
now thinking about it, did Kuminga go off like crazy tonight so his stock can make sure it's a pretty good stock in his NBA? You know what I'm saying? Yo.
They don't play him when Steph is there, meaning his contribution they don't feel helps when Steph is there. They've said
yeah, but see, and I'm going to disagree with you.
No, they've said it.
I know that, but I'm saying he's the only one on that bench that's explosive. And you can't go to war with 3 old guys against the West and think, like he was the only guy out there when you said like, oh, he can play with these Minnesota Timberwolves guys. But he's a restricted free agent, which means like I say, I don't want to make a comment because
Chris Dodd
they know him better than we do. They didn't extend him when all the other rookies got extended. So it tells me they don't believe in him. That's my personal opinion.
Do you not think Golden State could have, if Steph doesn't get hurt, could have won this series?
I do not.
Bro, always leave it up to Chuck to just say some BS, bro. Like, bro, you're fighting back your laughter, bro. You don't even believe that yourself, bro. 7 out of 10 rage bait.
I think they could have. Well, they could have.
Thank you. So, see, Shaq got knowledge, bro. He's the one with the rings. I don't think Chuck got 1 ring.
Yeah, I think
he knows his ball.
Yeah, I think it's very biased because the way that everyone was guarding Steph Curry in the playoffs made it so easy. The overall extension of denial, meaning I don't care where the basketball is, I'm just going to stay with Steph.
Well, you think
so that allows everyone else to think that's an unusual defense.
Hold up, I'm saying, you think Minnesota would have played them the same way the Rockets did?
They were. That's why they lost game 1.
No,
they were playing them like that.
Exactly, bro. What is Chuck talking about, bro?
At that time.
Steph is the one dynamic player that can take over a game. He hasn't really been Steph this whole playoffs. Houston did the little trickery defense. You know, he had to be a regular player.
But Minnesota started
with
the
same. No. Okay, I disagree on Shaq in that one. Curry was trying to do what he was trying to do. The Rockets was just playing so dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like punching players and just like being extra physical for no reason. So it threw him off his game.
Before he was hurt as well.
But to answer Ernie's question, if he's healthy, he can give you one of those games with 30, 40, 50, and it could change the series. So that's your question. I think if he was healthy, they definitely could have won the series.
And so wouldn't our conversation be different then? Rather than saying they're stuck with these guys, it's like, okay, they're going to the Western Conference Finals. Yeah, now let's see what happens next year with this.
But they wouldn't be favored against Denver or OKC.
That's true.
But see,
honestly, I see as being both of those teams. It would have went up to 7 games, but we would have beat them. We would have beat them, OKC or Denver, man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and wrap that up. Oh, man. Warriors, man. It was a good fight. Clap it up for them, man. Real Warriors fans, clap it up, man. They did all they can. They did all they can, man. Almost an hour video.